Okay, so, we all know The Walking Dead. It's a beautiful game. It has a lot of choices where we get to pick out what our characters can become throughout the future of each and every different episode that we come across. And I like that about choice-based games like Life is Strange, The Wolf Among Us, and whatnot. I like those types of games because it gives us an option to choose and how we see our player character. That's what I like about it. And the thing about episodic games, it keeps you making theories, it makes you antsy, it makes you excited to find out what will happen. So, we all saw, well, when I mean we, the Walking Dead community, we all saw the trailer of The Walking Dead Clementine Book 1. Oh my god. I'm gonna oh my god.
Okay.
Literally gonna get violent. No, hey y'all, it's Cherry MMD, and okay, after I'm done with my mental breakdown, I'm sure you guys seen this fucking trailer, right? The Walking Dead fans have seen this trailer. So I just want to talk about the fact that this trailer exists, and talk about the fact that this trailer doesn't make any sense. Number one, you shouldn't really criticize, don't, like, bash the creator, don't tell the creator to go KMS and whatnot, not KMS, KYS and whatnot, don't say anything about that creator. Like, the creator just doesn't know anything about the Walking Dead franchise and doesn't even seem to know what they're talking about in their own comic book. But I'm gonna take the Walking Dead comic book versus the Life is Strange comic book that's already out, and talk about differences and similarities. Number one, we have the so-called canon ending. So, in Life is Strange comic book, this comic book is not canon. The creators have said it's one of many of the other alternative endings that you can alter. For example, Max can save Arcadia Bay, which leaves Chloe to die, and there's another ending where Max kills off Arcadia Bay and lets Chloe live. However, depending on your choices, Max still ends up being depressed. But let's be honest here, we go back to this comic book, right? So Max basically saves Chloe, and for some reason she keeps on going back in time and keeps going forward in time, back and forth in this comic, that she finds a timeline where she's with Rachel Amber and Chloe Price in California, and she basically tells her life story and tells everything what's going on, that she has magical rewinding powers and whatnot. I don't want to spoil anymore, but this story isn't canon to the actual Life is Strange. It's one of many alternative endings that you get, so yeah, I think that's actually kind of cool that there's multiple, so maybe there could be another comic, maybe explaining different outlooks and whatnot, so who knows? I actually like the comic a lot. It's really refreshing. I really do like it. I thought I was gonna hate it, but when they said it's not canon to the actual game, it's only canon to you if you want to follow the series. So yeah, that's what I like about Life is Strange comic. Now let's get to the monstrosity of The Walking Dead. Oh, yes! So, in the trailer, so I watched Dom the Bomb. Everybody in the Walking Dead community should know who that guy is, right? Everybody knows who that nigga is. He's like this really cool Walking Dead fanboy who basically talks about The Walking Dead or any Telltale Skybound game related content. And I'm gonna be honest, when I first saw this fucking trailer on his channel, I was like, no fucking way, like, this is not fucking real, this is not fucking real, like, you have to be joking, like, you just have to, like, it just doesn't make any sense. The one thing that I don't like about the Walking Dead comics so far is that Clementine decides to leave AJ. When in the living fuck did Clementine has said in her fucking life that she would leave AJ behind? Tell me. Tell me, what chapter game does that happen in, please? I love to hear this opinion. Tillie, did you find it? You didn't? Okay, thank you, Tillie. Thank you for answering my fucking question. Listen, chick, I know you haven't played, seen, or probably even, like, watched a Let's Play of the Walking Dead's franchise. You could have just watched PewDiePie, or Don the Bomb, or Cub Scouts, or Corey Kenshin, or 8-Bit Ryan, or anyone in the Walking Dead fanbase community play the game. Or you could have played the game yourself, but you chose not to. You chose to do something completely different. You chose to do something that's unexpected. You chose to listen to Skybound give you like a 3-minute summary about what's happening in Clementine's life, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna make a story where Clementine just, like, abandons her kid brother and moves on with these other cool kids. Like, they're so much cooler than the Erickson kids? I think I said it right. And she's like, like, I'm with these people with my peg leg. You know what I mean? I'm trying to figure out, like, why the fuck would Clementine leave all of her friends, her love interests, behind? Depending if you saved one of them, if you didn't, then oh well. For example, in my Let's Play, I saved Lucas, and I also saved Violet from, you know, being hurt. I made Violet and Lucas into Clementine's, like, I guess you can say both of them really do care about her, so, you know, that's my thing about Clementine and Lewis and Violet. But for some reason, Tillie thought that, no, I'm not gonna add Violet or Lewis, I'm just gonna add, like, this character and, like, make her cuter and make her prettier. So I'm like, okay, cool, so what? A lot of people have been saying that the character with the glasses is actually Tillie herself, is a self-insert character. No, it's not Tillie herself. It really is not Tillie. What I will say, judging by all the frame rates in this, like, comic, it does look like a girl in glasses, but I don't think that's her. Tillie has longer hair and curls at the end, and she has circle glasses. But the character here has square glasses, which turns into circle glasses, then back to square, which makes no sense. So this is a little bit of an edit. I just realized, after looking at the photos that, when I looked at Tillie Walden, was actually, there's two versions of her. When I mean two versions, she has a buzz cut in one picture and has long hair in another picture, when I tried looking up, like, actual pictures of her. Now, the reason why in my additional in the video, I said that, oh, she has long hair and circle glasses, which isn't really true. It is true. What I mean it isn't true is that I don't know if she has the buzz cut now, and I don't know if she has the circle glasses. In this photo, it looks like these are square glasses. It's not like the circle glasses from her old photo. So yeah, I don't know if she has the buzz cut now. I don't know if she has long hair now. I don't know how old these pictures are, or I don't know if these are updated. But for those that know anything about her, I can't find anything on her Twitter because her Twitter's been deleted, I believe, and I think her Instagram is up, but she doesn't post photos of herself. So if anyone knows anything about what she looks like, these are the only two photos that I found. Yeah, that's about it. Sorry. To me, I mean, if that's your art style, if you're giving me that excuse, okay, I guess, but it still doesn't, it looks like a One Punch Man character, I'm sorry. But besides that, let's get back to the comic. You may not know anything about The Walking Dead, but you should have done research on all these characters. Knowing Clementine, knowing AJ, knowing Violet, Lewis, and the rest of the other kids in the orphanage, you could have learned more about them, but you chose not to. You chose not to, like, do research on these characters. You would know that Clementine would never abandon her kid brother. You should know that, but you chose not to do that. But you decided to listen, like, to, like, a 3-minute video, but of, like, Skybound explaining the story. Because it seems to me Skybound just decided to do something that's making the fans dumb. Like, oh my god, I just want to show, like, a meme of, like, Maddie from Euphoria just saying, I'm literally about to get violent. That's just literally me right now. It just, like, this is the thing about the Don't Nod Square Enix. I'm about to say Skybound. No, Skybound would never touch Life is Strange. Don't Nod and Square Enix can do something right. They did something right. They made something that's completely different. They made something that's, like, only different, canonically different. It's an alternative, like, storyline with Max and Chloe. For people that didn't even save Chloe, they still read the book and they still enjoy it wholeheartedly. But with the Walking Dead fans, how are we going to enjoy this? This feels like a fan fiction more than anything. But whatever. I want to give the story a chance. I'm not buying it. I'm waiting till someone, like, you know, puts it on some comicbooksonline.com. They're gonna put this on like comicbooksonline.com or something. I will definitely read it and like read it with my friends. We were all gonna be drunk one night and just read this comic. The thing is, this is going to flop so hard. It's literally not gonna do well because I can see the reviews now. Like, there's going to be so much dislike towards this series from people who are wholeheartedly Walking Dead fans. Like, Tillie, I know you're working on book 2, but for the love of God, please do more research on Clementine's entire story, because it just seems to me you don't give a fuck, and it makes me really sad. I don't think you should be getting all the hate, though. You should, as an author and a creator, you should not get death threats or hate from these people. Those are not fans. Those are just sick, messed up people in the head. You are just making a really bad decision, but you should not be getting death threats and hate. That's just completely stupid. People, if you... listen, Walking Dead community, I am speaking for you guys. Can you guys not send her death threats and hate? You can hate her book. You can hate a creation that the author made, but don't hate the person behind it. If the author is like a shitty, racist, sexist, homophobic, whatever type of person, that's a different story. But if she's just a person that doesn't know anything about the Walking Dead franchise, don't hate her. Just, like, healthy criticize her. Constructive criticism. Honest, blunt, harsh criticism. Don't, like, tell her to kill herself, or don't tell her to, like, don't make books. Like, this is probably, like, the first time she's making, like, a graphic novel of, like, The Walking Dead, which it is, so don't, like, tell her to go off herself. That's just really fucked up, so, yeah. On a side note, for those who've seen my Orphan video, I'm gonna re-upload it, but I'm gonna give you my, edited version of it, because I got something wrong, which was the actual release date, so... I'm gonna explain it in another video, so, yeah. Anyway, guys, this is my, video of the Walking Dead situation. Please don't say the Arthur hate or death threats and whatnot, because you're fucking weird. You're fucking mean. But, yeah, in my offense, Skybound, take notes from fucking Don't Nod, because they're actually making some content. They're actually making some good-ass content, and you're just, like, making, like, a fanfiction book, and it just makes me very upset. Oh, God. Alright, guys, that's basically my rant over. Goodbye.